Hey, hello, Stiller Nation. This is Stiller Nation Midwest. Big J coming at you for a quick wrap up. I'm in a good mood. Steelers took care of business in Cincinnati, but just like I called it, Cincinnati's offense was pretty, pretty potent. Hard to put away. I can see why they scored all those points against the teams that they played earlier before us. So, but we got out of here with the win. We're right now we're rolling and we're 9-3, and we got Cleveland coming to Pittsburgh on Sunday. So this is gonna be real quick. I'll do a actual full post game with injuries and a lot more stats and from both sides. But I just want to go over some quick stuff. Pittsburgh's now 9-3. Cincinnati falls to 4-9. Basically, they look like they may be done. It's hard to get in there now, especially with the 17 games, 9 losses. They would have had to win out, and it was going to be tough then. They also because of the tiebreakers. But basically, Russell Wilson had a big game. He played like a vet. He played like a Pro Bowler. Played like he's won a Super Bowl, just like he has. We're starting to see some great stuff. I don't know what Denver was talking about or what the national media was talking about, because since he's been playing for us, he actually hasn't played bad, and this is like his 5th or 6th game. So today he threw for like 400 and something yards. We'll go over more pinpoint stats on Tuesday after the press conference, Mike Tomlin press conference. So I can get injuries and things of that nature. But basically, with my own eyes, from what I've seen, as I thought, it was going to be a struggle at first. That pick six, if you didn't see the game, you probably know that Russell threw a pick six. But basically, on that route, George Pickens basically got pulled down to the ground as the ball was coming out of Russell's hands, and it should have been a PI or at least defensive holding. But he threw I think it was Britt, was physical receiver. I mean, physical corner, threw him down and basically walked into the house with it, got it, and there's no flag. And it was obviously, it was bad. It was a bad call. So no flag. It should have been one thrown. They should have had to punt. But with that being said, their offense is still potent. Jamar Chase, Higgins, the tight end, Garcecki, they really hurt us. The running back had a good game. They didn't quite get to 91.5 and a half. It was like 94 yards. We held Burrows somewhat in check. Scooping scores through a pick to D. Jackson. And Peyton Willis got a nice scoop and score after Herbig got the strip sack, and he picked it up. Peyton Wilson picked it up and scooped it and scored it and took it in. So basically, our defense came to play. We scored points. We proved to them today we put up 44 points. Pittsburgh put up 44 points, and we had to pass the ball. And like I said, Pickens played great. Little immaturity issues. We'll go over that more. But there's something I want to look at some film and go from there and see how he looked. But our offensive line played well, and also Chase didn't really hurt us. Jamar Chase didn't really hurt us until the end. If you look at his stats, they were pretty low. They were pretty pedestrian for a guy like him. But it's because of the coverage. But Higgins, to me, T. Higgins actually played a better game. But Chase did get loose a little bit, but nowhere near what we thought he would do. I mean, he's a great. It doesn't take anything away. He's a big time receiver. Burrows played really well. We started to get some pressure on him, like I thought, sitting back in that zone. But I knew we were just mixing it up. We weren't going to stay in it, but they just score so easy, and you're just making it easier for them by staying in too deep zone. So Cincinnati, their offense is clicking. They just can't win games, man. And, that's too bad for Cincinnati fans. But like I said, it's the end of this wrap up. I appreciate you tuning in real quick. This will be a quick one, like I said. I'm gonna get off of here and go back to watching some Sunday night football. I will post this, and then, like I said, Tuesday evening or Wednesday morning, but more like Tuesday evening, I'll have a actual more in-depth and longer post game with some talk about Cleveland somewhat before I do the pregame on Cleveland on Friday. So thank you, Steeler Nation Midwest, and Steeler Nation period, for tuning in, and good job, Steelers.